Now imagine waking up one morning and realizing that you've now reached your golden years, and you've worked and you've saved diligently, and now it's your time to reap the rewards of a lifetime of dedication. In my 60 years of life and more than 20 years of professional life as a real estate broker, I've met hundreds of retirees. And whenever I ask them simple questions, the common replies that I get back from them seem to happen over and over again. And that's why I'm making this video, because I want to make sure that you're avoiding those pitfalls that are costly. Hey guys, I'm Jerry Pincus, your real estate expert. But this has a lot more to do with other things rather than real estate. So number one, this is what they say, and I'm going to go through the list. Number one, spending habits. Now believe it or not, many older folks, they wish they had spent more money when they were younger. Instead of saving every single penny, then they should have enjoyed life a little bit more. Now, some say they look back and they realize that they didn't enjoy life as much as they really could have, or they missed out on some vacations or fun experiences, or just living in the moment. So when you're young, just realize you may not feel happy because you're trying to get ahead in life, and it's tough. But when you're about to retire, if you've saved and invested, you may have a pile of cash and hope that you're still in good health. Now, many people, when they're younger, believe that the more money that they save actually, the better retirement they will have. Well, this is true if you're physically in good shape and you're able to enjoy it. So there's a balance of having to have a good life, save the money, be in good health. So just keep all that in mind. But in reality, most people who I've met with, they're already retired and now they're looking to downsize. And now it's their time to enjoy life. So number two is early retirement. Now, I know some of you said that you're going to retire when you're 65. Well, many older folks tell me that they wish they had not waited as long as they actually did, because some of them go beyond that. And because some of these people just don't make it that far, or they're in poor shape, or they waited too long, and this is what they say: they wasted the best years of their lives. And then they find out they're too old to do what they really want to do. They worked hard their entire lives, climbing a career ladder, or they finally retired, and they just realized they couldn't do all that fun stuff that they had planned to do and wanted to do. So when you're older, your body doesn't work as well as it once did, and you get tired a lot faster. So when you're young, you have that advantage. And many retirees say they wish they had taken advantage of their younger years earlier. Now there's a big difference between planning a vacation and actually living in the adventure, right? This could be why so many retirees, they want to move to the beach or near water. So think about it. When you're young and you're busy with work and family, it's easy to put off that dream trip, or you just keep saying, oh, I'll do it next year, and then next year comes, and then the next year, and the next year, and before you know it, you're retired, and you may even have some of those health issues that I previously had talked about. Now guys, I'm not saying to spend all your money when you're young either. Saving in retirement, it's crucial. However, many retirees, they realize that they should have really paid more attention on how much money they will actually need to maintain their lifestyle after they stop working. Now I'm going to tell you why. Healthcare costs, property taxes, and everyday expenses, they never stay the same. The cost of living is always going up, and the added expenses that you didn't prepare for can add up pretty quickly. And this is a common pitfall that I hear over and over again. So you got to be careful about these things. So it's always a good idea to have a solid plan in place for that plan B, right? Now in retirement, you're likely to face an impact of inflation. And this has been going on recently in the past few years. And this can be a challenge that is actually facing a lot of seniors today. And this is why downsizing and moving to a place with lower taxes or a lower cost of living can be super important for many retirees. Because the cost of living here in the United States is on the rise, and because the income of most retirees when they're retired is fixed. So this is a challenge that a lot of retirees talk about, and they often find that their planned retirement budget doesn't stretch as far as they thought it would. Number three is health. Now, I've mentioned this a couple times, but it's another regret that I hear from people all the time. They say that they wish they'd have paid more attention to their health when they were younger because they didn't expect to live as long as they have. So a lot of older folks, they actually regret not exercising regularly, putting on the weight, not eating healthy, or not getting enough sleep, and they wish that they had taken better care of their bodies. Now, it's always a New Year's resolution, right? So the promise is to start that diet the next week, or hit the gym next week, or next week. It never seems to come. But life, it happens. And many retirees, they look back and they wish they had prioritized their health and their fitness. And number four is downsizing. And another regret is not downsizing their homes earlier in life. And I fully understand why this is. You look at the big house that you raised the family in, it might be filled with memories, and it can be a great place to work and maintain, especially as you age in place. But as you age in place, those tasks like mowing the lawn or cleaning the gutters and shoveling the snow, it can become a real challenge. And life is less stressful, and you live a lot simpler by downsizing to a smaller place. Now, if you're thinking about making this transition, now most living should be done at ground level, like a single-story home, without steps, so it's easier for you to reach as you age in place. And it's not just about the size of the house. Now, maybe you're tired of the cold winters, or dream of warmer weather or year-round weather that's more consistent. So if you're looking for a place maybe even for lower taxes or lower cost of living. So this is why downsizing and relocating to a fresh start can give you a much better quality of life. Plus, you can use that extra money from selling your bigger house. You could travel or spend time with grandkids or just enjoy life. And number 5 is hobbies. Now, there's a lot of little pockets of joy in living through hobbies. Now, they seem like they give you something to look forward to, or a sense of accomplishment, or a way to connect with other people who are sharing your interests, right? And this could be anything. It could be gardening or painting or antique cars, or even learning to play a musical instrument or something like that. But having something that you're passionate about is a huge difference in your overall happiness. And many retirees, they find themselves longing for something more in life. You know, they get a sense of emptiness and a lack of purpose when they retire. So that's why this is important. And many retirees, they spend years building careers and raising families, and they haven't invested much time in their personal hobbies or interests. So this is a good time for you to figure out that part of your life. And this is the time when you want to find out what you like and what you don't like. And it could be a daily walk on the beach or meeting for coffee with other like-minded individuals. Number 6 is traveling. Now, the energy and the flexibility that you have when you're in your 50s will not be the same level when you're in your 60s and 70s, and they certainly won't be the same level when you're in your 80s either. So many retirees express regret about not traveling more when they were younger and physically able to. Travel creates memories, and some of them last forever. And it's a great way to experience a unique perspective on the entire world. Now, it's not just about the destination, guys. It's about the journey. And while it's always possible to explore, your physical limitations of aging can make it more challenging. And number 7 is not pursuing your dreams. Now, this is one of the most profound regrets that I hear retirees say over and over again. I have a lot of people who look back and they wish, right? They wish they would have moved early. They wish they would have taken more chances and followed it with their dreams. Or maybe they wanted to write a book or start a business or travel the world. But life gets a little bit busy, and before you know it, those dreams got to be put on hold. So incomplete dreams cast a long shadow over many when they're retired. Now, life is unpredictable, and circumstances, they can change rapidly. You never know what life is going to throw your way, right? I've had many conversations with people who have had a spouse who's had a stroke or MS or a heart ailment or some other kind of health issue. And I've had many conversations with people who regret that they did not move and they didn't do what they wanted to do, or should have traveled more when they should have, or they waited too long and now they're stuck. Like I said earlier, this may not have the same energy as you did earlier in life. You may not, right? And you might be dealing with other health issues, and it's harder to do something when you're older. So just even if you're doing one small thing, you'll be glad that you did. Now, if you're retired or you're getting ready to retire and you've watched this video, and I just want to know if you have any regrets, or if you're having any regrets, and at what age you actually did retire or you're planning on retiring. So go ahead and put it in the comments. And make sure you share this with somebody you know who could actually use this. I'm Jerry with Jerry Pincus Real Estate Experts here in sunny Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Every single day, my real estate team does this, and they're good at what they do. And they help people move to a place that has lower taxes, lower cost of living, a better lifestyle. And every single day, my team shows retirees and seniors their best options. And if they decide to move, that's great. And if they don't, that's great too. But at the end of the day, our clients really do know what's average, what's below average, and what's way above average. So there you are. I hope this is helpful, and I hope you find your hidden gem and avoid the pitfalls that are costly no matter where you are. And if you're thinking about moving to South Carolina or anywhere in the United States, I can hook you up with your local expert. Just give us a call at 843-839-9870. In the past 20 years, my team has helped over 2,000 people successfully move. I don't want you to just live and exist. I want you to live your best life. So until next time, stay happy, stay educated, and I hope you're having a great day. Take care, guys.